Welcome to Sunday Afternoon Live right here in Robesonia, Pennsylvania. And we are visiting here in Berks County with the Welcome to Berks County party for the Sal Santori show in WMRC studios. And we're also at a fundraiser to raise funds for the Parks and Recreation for the kids in Robesonia. They're going to be doing a replacement project on the equipment and the grounds and everything involving the playground for the kids, like a really, really super update. So we're here and we're here with Project Intervene and we're enjoying all the festivities of the day. There are a lot of people here. Oh my God, tons of cars. If you happen to look on Facebook, you'll see where I posted a little minute 28 video. I got to pan the area and show just how huge this event is today. It's mega. It's great. It's beautiful. Beautiful weather, and we just can't say enough about having a great way to kind of officially end summer. Even though I stretch mine out to October. Yeah, I'm a diehard. It's like as long as it's warm, I'm running around shirts and a t-shirt, looking for somebody with a boogie board so we can go hit some waves. That's a lie. At my age, I don't do no boogie board. That's strictly between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. The dreamland. So, welcome to the show. Today, I want to give a shout out to mi querida, Miss Oh my God, here I am tongue tied. Never mind. I ain't going to say that. I ain't going to embarrass myself and lose another friend. Miss Paloma Azul. Have a great day. Enjoy the wonderful weather, and I wish you so much success with your shop. It's beautiful, folks. If you want to find some really great handmade, authentic Western wear, visit Mi Vicarita in Lebanon on Cumberland Street, East Cumberland. I'm not sure what the exact address is, but they're right there. The shop is beautiful. All kinds of wonderful inventory, boots, shirts, hats, guys and gals. And there's also a few additions, some healthcare and wellness things that they've added to the business there to really make it, a great place to be for a day. A spa, you can spend a day there. So, Mrs. Zoll, thank you for being one of our great family members. And again, I wish you great success. And we can't say enough about some of our other sponsors. We have Pace-O-Matic, who does the software for most of the things that are used in our VFWs and clubs, legions, fire halls, the software that drives the different devices and machines and things like that is made primarily by Pace-O-Matic. And we also have Pennsylvania Skill Games, who is also a big supporter of everything that we do for veterans. And we're glad to have their support as well. So thank you, everyone, for supporting us and helping us do the mission and keep it going here at WMRC Studios and the Sal Santori Show. We're going to be broadcasting on Sunday mornings, rather, beginning next Sunday, live, or not live, I'm sorry. We'll be recording shows for Sunday morning on WEEU, the voice of Berks and beyond. That's at 8:30 a.m. on your AM dial. And the show time is Sunday morning at 7:30. And you can find them streaming as well at 830weeu.com. Again, that's 830weeu.com. And you can catch that anywhere on any device Sunday mornings at 7:30. So I want to tell everybody, definitely tune in. We'll be visiting from Berks County and talking with some local folks in Berks County about things that affect veterans and families in the social clubs and all the things that are there to support our veterans. Uh, Everything from the social atmosphere to actually having service officers in the clubs for various issues. And there's some things that are threatening the existence of the clubs, and we'll be talking about that on the air beginning Sunday, September 7th at 7:30 a.m. So we look forward to having our great global, greatest of all time family of viewers and listeners with us on those shows as we come to you from BERKS County. So here we are. We're in BERKS County now. We're in Robesonia at the right behind the Borough Hall at the playground where they're holding the fundraiser to raise funds to help do the project replacement for equipment and whatnot on the playground itself. And I'm just looking around. It's, we don't have the cameraman here today to be able to pan everything else the way I'd really like to. But, I want to let you know this is like huge. Uh, I'll post the video again, I think it's like a minute 28, where I just kind of like pan the whole area. And it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful event. Lots and lots of people. So we definitely want to invite you to come on out. Have some great food. There's a coffee truck. There are some, let's see, I'm looking at Smoky Blues Beef Jerky, which is a veteran-owned company. The VA Medical Center from Lebanon has some representation out here. And our very, very own, our wonderful Miss Deborah Hornick, who happens to be our reigning Miss Royalty. Actually, All American Royal Queen is her official title. And she's a wonderful, wonderful person. And she is such an example of what it means to not just receive the crown and win the competition to be chosen, but what does it mean after that going forward? Is this the type of thing where you place it on a mantle and say, look what I've done? Well, Miss Hornick is not that person at all. In fact, she is very, very, very active in not just local communities, but national title means just that. She's all over the place. And 99% of what she does is for veterans and families. She's affiliated with some organizations, including Intervene. And she does a lot of work to raise awareness of issues. She has an organization that all year long collects items that are not readily available to our brothers and sisters overseas. And she's part of the great effort to collect items. And then her organization packages them, make sure they get shipped to various locations overseas to really make the day, make the month, make the week, make it real different. Um, let our folks overseas feel a bit of home while they're there by receiving these packages. So what I'm trying to say is the last thing Deborah would do. Her and I had a conversation, and she just so clear. Look, I got this thing to earn it, not because I earned it. And it was like so beautiful. She's not someone who's saying, hey, look what I did. No, no, her heart is great. It's pure. She's saying, look how much I can do in this position. And she's just a real humble, wonderful, wonderful lady. God blessed us with Deborah. And she's about her reign as royal queen is coming to an end mid-October. And there's some other things that her and I talked about that she may be going to do. And I told her I'd really, really, really like to visit down at the ceremony in Maryland, Ocean City, when they do the crowning of her successor, and also let her know what her next mission will be with respect to the pageant and the overall good that her whole organization and pageantry does. So I'd really like to be down there to be one of the first to congratulate her on her new mission and really kind of capture the moment. Her and her husband, great folks, always in the community, always accessible, and always extremely humble and pleasant. So, yeah, we definitely want to keep track of Deb throughout the month of October and as she goes forward. And speaking of October, Project Intervene will have the first of the indoor series of seminars for fall and winter 25, 26. And the first one will be October 15th down at the Whitaker Center in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And it's a great place, great location. We will have our team of presenters to tell not only their stories, but also to describe rather how to interpret what you're seeing during the process, in the process, that where our mission is to prevent from becoming a suicide. But we want to be able to understand that process leading in that direction. And then we go further than that and we teach some options. Here are some real ways to put together a safe intervention team and break that cycle, break that process from happening. We want to intervene, hence the name Project Intervene, but we want to do so in a safe manner. Uh, the last thing we want to do is to let our emotions override our intellect and decide because we love this person, we want to help them and want to try and take this on ourselves, which I understand, and nobody could fault that emotional response. However, the reality is the unintended consequences could very well become something where you have pulled the trigger or pulled the pin on a grenade that you had no idea was there. Uh, so I ask you, please refrain from doing this yourself. Come to a seminar or contact us here at Intervene or myself anytime. Here's my phone number. I'll never not answer it. 717 455 7086. And if you think you may have a question regarding a loved one, guess what? Yes, you do. Don't not call, don't not ask it. By all means, call, ask it. The worst thing that could happen is you could find out, that is absolutely uh, a good thing that you're seeing. And here are some suggestions that you may want to follow up with, but you're on the right track, and so is the veteran. Uh, on the other hand, if there is a need, then we definitely are here and we will plug in and connect you with the right resources to have the most successful attempt at intervention as can possibly be made. So, by all means, again, 717 455 7086, or feel free to send us an email either to me at Project Intervene, which would be Sal at the K, then these are the initials KZCVO.org, or you can write to me here at the studio at info at WMRCStudiosLTD.com. So you have some options. And also, as we say each and every week, uh, if the need is there, there is always the crisis number, which you will get a person on the other end. You will get a live person to answer. I've not only tested the system, but I've also put it to use for some folks and found out it's very, very, very satisfactory and mission accomplished. We have some veterans who are alive and well because of the success of 988 and their competence when I called. So again, that number is 988, obviously, right? Gee, Captain Obvious, what's the number again? It's 988, and then you want to dial 1. 988, press 1 to be connected to a live person, and they will be able to help in the moment, guaranteed. So if you aren't having questions like maybe there's something, well, yes, err on the side of there is something, and make the call, make the email, do what you need to do. But the last thing we want to do is stand back and say, gee, did I miss something? I wish there was something I could have done. We don't want to be in that position. So we want to definitely enjoy the rest of today. Look forward to next Sunday, when we'll be doing a lot on, I don't keep wanting to say live. Wednesday, we'll do a live show. Friday, we'll do a live show. Sunday, we'll do a recorded on WEEU. And again, that's 8:30 a.m. We'll be there for at least 8 weeks on Sunday morning. And it's a great organization to work with. They are very community oriented, which sets them apart. I got to visit with them personally uh, as we discussed the possibility of bringing the show on WEEU, and it was just such a great uh, synergy with the folks, the ownership at WEEU, and our team here at WMRC Studios. And it's a beautiful thing. It looks like it's the beginning of a great future, and the whole thing is there's mutual desire to benefit others. It's not about who can line their pockets the most, the fastest. That's not even part of the equation. The equation is, hey, you know what? Together, here's what we can do, and here's who we can help. And when you have that kind of a situation, it's just beautiful. You really enjoy being part of it. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in today, catching the video, catching the podcast. This is just such a beautiful day. Um, I'm just like amazed. I'm just loving it. In fact, I'd love to have um, Miss Hornick stop by for just a second. She's kind of over to my left, which would be your stage right. Got you there, right? I'm trying to wave to her, and I think she'll be coming over to visit here for a second. Change chairs. She's going to come over and visit. Um, and here she comes. Let me let me just welcome here. I am going to move. We're playing musical chairs here without music. Let me just move here. We have the wonderful pleasure of, there we go. There we
Now
go.
you can see me.
Wow. There's something. Now look at this, folks. You look at the picture, and one of us is there, and one of us isn't. I bet no one has a problem figuring out which one, right? It's me. It's
twinning.
me.
It's twinning. We're twinning.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely.
I love when you get to visit. I really do.
I know. Look at this. Two times in a week.
I know.
How does that happen?
I'm telling you, there's something in the stars.
Hey, sun is shining today. It's beautiful. Ton of people out.
This is
ton
great,
of
isn't it?
cars at the car show. It's a fabulous day.
It is.
It's a great day.
And the band.
The band is
the
awesome.
Wingnuts, right?
They're awesome. Yeah, everyone's dancing and having a good time.
Yeah, I saw one guy kind of slip and fall. They just handed him his walker, and he kept dancing
Oh,
on the floor.
jeez. I didn't see that. Holy moly. But, yeah, everyone's having a great time.
I think that was like Rockin' to the Oldies was a song.
Yeah, it took it to a next level.
Yeah,
it
was like doing an MTV ad or something.
Oh, gosh.
But this is beautiful.
Yeah, this is
the weather is perfect. It's like, probably maybe 74, 75, something like that.
Yeah, it's great. A little bit of a breeze.
Yeah.
There's some shade. There's some sun.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
And this is BERKS County. This is like wonderful BERKS County.
It's good stuff. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
So tell us, and I was talking about you a little bit before you got to come over.
Good things.
You know what? I looked at the paper that said negative, and it was empty. It
Oh.
was totally blank.
Oh, I don't know.
So I had to do all good things.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
But I was mentioning about how our conversation, and we talked about the fact that you're not the person who takes the crown gee, look what I want. I'm going to put this on the mantle now, right?
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I took from our conversation that you would easily agree with. No, I didn't just win this crown. It's like now how do I earn this crown now that I have it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, it takes a lot of work to win the title, to be the one chosen, and that's great. But at least for me, it goes further than that. I want to be able to do all the things with my title, so use it for the greater good, make a difference with it, be impactful, and our community, in our country, and in our world. Yeah.
And you do.
Thank you.
You do. I was explaining, how the national title fits because of course you do things with the local community, but you're everywhere. You're
I
all over
try.
helping.
I try.
Yeah.
I work full time. I have children, a husband, a home to take care of. But I really try to make the most of this year, and expand outside Pennsylvania.
Mm,
My title is a national title, so of course I want to, go further than Pennsylvania. If I can.
right.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I mentioned about maybe mid-October, having your replacement come into being, and then the fact that stoner throw no,
No.
no,
Nope.
but the fact that you may have some new options that you would pursue.
Yeah,
And
we'll
I've
see.
told the folks I would love to be there at that event.
That'd
to
be
one of-
awesome. I
To be
would
one
love
of the
that.
first to congratulate you and
I
to
love it.
celebrate that moment.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, don't count your what is it? Count your eggs before your chickens hatch. I don't know what that
I don't
is,
know.
but,
Well,
but it would be a blessing. But we'll see what happens. See what happens. Oh, it looks like the band is back.
Yeah. Guess they didn't like the show.
I guess they want us to be quiet.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Deb,
Thank
very
you.
much.
Always a pleasure to see you. Anytime I can, anytime I can support you, you let me know. I'm on board.
All right.
Cool.
And thank you all for joining us for this show. And as we say each and every week, please remember,